Pain is growth. You're about to embark on a journey and lessons will be learned in how pain will help you to become exceptional. There's a lot of ordinary people that would have never been successful, but the only reason they are is because they understand the concept of pain is growth. And I'm excited to share the science, stories, and inspirations about these secrets. And with that said, let's get started. So we live in a world where everything needs to be comfortable. Everyone wants to be comfortable. No one wants to suffer. No one wants to feel pain, whilst it's one of the most crucial elements in our human existence that allows us to grow. Because if I take myself as an example, every single time where I felt the most pain, every single time I suffered the most, also gave me the opportunity to grow the most as a person. And just like everyone else, I always wanted to avoid pain, but as I'm getting older and as I've understood the concept of pain is growth, I've understood that every time I get the opportunity to feel pain, I'm grateful for it. Because I know that later in the long term, down the road, if I continue to put in the effort, I will grow as a person, and this will allow me to expand my human self into someone that's exceptional. So I do want to talk about the science of pain is growth. So I want to talk about the physical growth, cognitive growth, and emotional growth. So let's start with physical growth. Take for example our muscles. They don't grow by themselves naturally. It's through pain and suffering. Every single time when you put your body to use, every single time when you put your muscles to use, that's when you allow your muscles to grow. Because no physical growth has been done without pain. Pain and suffering has always been a part of it. The second thing is cognitive growth. Your brain is like a muscle too. Every single time when you train it, it becomes better at it. Every single time we push our limits, our neural pathways strengthen. This is known as neuroplasticity. So every single time you're faced with adversity, every single time you put yourself out of your comfort zone, you'll feel this innate feeling of pain, but if you go through the suffering, if you go through the pain, it will give you the cognitive growth that you're looking for. So even though at the moment you don't feel like you can overcome all of these challenges, just trust the process in the sense of accepting that pain equals growth. Pain is a part of growth. If you're someone that's too afraid of pain, you won't be able to get the growth that you're looking for. Number 3, emotional growth. So every single one of us have been hurt in the past before, and the first time hurt the most. And every single time we go through the same process, we build resilience, emotional maturity, and this is only because we've been through the pain before. The more we go through emotional pain, the stronger we will be. I also understand that some of you guys don't feel like that you're going through any sort of major pain point at the moment, but there's still ways to put yourself in a position where you can have personal growth. The first thing is to step out of your comfort zone. Just think about it. So currently you don't feel like you're feeling any pain. The most obvious reason for it is because you're in your comfort zone. You're too comfortable. Think with your mind. Think about ways on how to step out of this comfort zone. Think about ways on how you will suffer, how you will feel pain, because pain equals growth. The second thing is to learn from failures. So even though you've experienced this pain point, it does not mean that you need to feel it in the same way again, because then you don't have any sort of personal growth. Personal growth is that you've accepted and learned from this failure and you move on. And even if you end up failing in the same topic in the future, usually it's a more advanced failure, which will also allow you to become a more advanced individual. Number 3, seek discomfort. Whether you're in the gym, whether you're outside, whether you're at your job, it does not matter. Every single time you get the opportunity to seek discomfort, take it. Because this allows you to grow as an individual. There's a lot of times where you can say, okay, I can take the easy route or I can take the hard route. And personally for myself, I've always been a huge fan of taking the hard route. I like the hard work, the grit, the determination, the ambitious outlook that you need to have to grow as an individual. And if you are someone that understands the concept of pain is growth, you need to do the same. And I want you to reach your full potential. And that's why I've written a free book called Glow Up Secrets. And if you use the link in the description, you can check it out for yourself. And that's pretty much the end of this video. So remember, pain is growth. If you're someone that truly wants to be exceptional, you need to accept that pain is growth. You need to suffer. You need to go through adversity. You need to feel discomfort. Step out of your comfort zone, because if you're not someone that's willing to do it, someone else will. And what ends up happening is that that person will be exceptional while you will remain average.